What an awesome weekend we had last weekend up at Taupo, and it's just the same sort of racing that's going to happen today, which is, well, it won't be the same exactly, obviously, but it's just going to be outstanding racing. Post Classics out there, 47 on pole position, Glenn Scatchell, Matt Eagleton, S.J. Cavell, Sean Donnelly there, he wasn't there last weekend on fourth position, Mark Hay, Jan Louis, Dean Bentley, Scotty Finlay and Terry Merard. As we see a start there early on in the piece, it's the first race of the day. This is brought to you by Lindsay Tate Associates, accounting firm of Whanganui, a name that I've seen in the cemetery circuit and Suzuki Series program for I don't know how many years, and one of our valuable supporters of the motorcycle racing world, and particularly the Suzuki Series. Scatchell leads early on, and that is to be expected. His I don't have his qualifying. I used to have his qualifying times. He was substantially faster than anyone else. A 108.65, a 111.76 for Matt Eagleton. Same power plants at the in the machines, but different chassis. The lead bike with Glenn Scatchell on number 47 is an Italian motor. The second and third bike, I think that will be S.J. Cavell on 102. They're both FZR 1000 Yamaha power plant in number 47. Okay, we've got 8 lap races for some of the races. F2s is 10, Gixxer Cup 6. It's all in the program. And don't forget, folks, you buy a program today, keep it, because it is relevant for the cemetery circuit, and it will give you information for the cemetery circuit, which is happening in, I don't know how many days, sometime next week, and you'll know about it. It's the day after the Christmas man comes and delivers all your presents, and then the bigger present of the year for me is to rock up to Boxing Day and watch it in my former hometown. Spent 30 years there. So 8 lap races here for the first couple of races. Formula 2 Sports and Bears F1 in the next race. 47 leads, followed by Matt Eagleton, S.J. Cavell, Sean Donnelly on the big green Kawasaki. I think I've just noticed that he's gone into third place, so he's past 102. Sean is running the number 3. Hawke's Bay's Jan Louis there on the white 88. Then we go into the first of the little bikes there. There's junior and senior bikes on the track, and that is Lower Hutt's Dean Bentley on bike number 11. 11D, I think. Terry Moran, another Lower Hutt man, on 82 is in 7th place. Mark Hayes, Scott Finlay, Shane Lowry, Tony Sklenars, Malcolm McDonald, Todd Ackroyd, Stephen Gregg and Terry Galway on the Norton. Now, I've got to say, I've only got 15 people on my screen. There's 2 options for the screen here. To roll it over, that disappears while I'm trying to commentate, so we just got the top 15 at the moment. We've got a black flag out here for one of the bikes. The black flag will come out, and also a blackboard, so one of the bikes is not eligible to continue. There's be a mechanical problem there. Somebody would have noticed, and that's how it is. So Scatchell goes through on lap 2, a 108.860. We do have the lap records here, pre-89 senior. We've already got our first lap record of the day. Our first lap record. Glenn Scatchell came here with a 109.044 set this time last year. He's now poked out a 108.860. So lap record temperatures out there as we see Terry Galway on the 155, 315 Norton twin. Okay, a battle going on there. Glenn Scatchell's cleared out. Matt Eagleton probably 400 metres behind, but we've got the other 2 bikes in 3rd and 4th fighting out from podium. They're coming out of the hairpin here at Manfeild for the second round of the Suzuki Series. The big sit-up Kawasaki with Sean Donnelly on it, struggling down that centre straight. He's getting pulled up and passed by S.J. Cavell. Faring on that bike, maybe just the horsepower's a little bit different, but I'll tell you what, Sean Donnelly's been around racing bikes for about, I don't know how many years, and he won't give up there. He'll come back, although looking at down the back straight there, his bike just hasn't got quite the legs even to stay in the slipstream. And number, I didn't catch which bike was black flagged. You might see them pull over. There's a bike pulled over at the end of the front straight. At least they noticed there, and at least the blackboard was clear enough. So here's that battle for 3rd and 4th coming onto the front straight and down past the start-finish line. 102 followed by number 3 to go back to Jan Louis, 88. He's got the box seat view of this, and in behind him is Mark Hay on the 54 machine. Dean Bentley has been moved down by Mark Hay. It won't matter in terms of points because there is pre-89 junior and pre-89 senior. Now, it's not about the age of the riders, it's all about the Formula 1, Formula 2 classes of the day. Back in the old Isle of Man days, right back to the beginning, senior was always the 500cc class and junior was the 350, but as time evolved and the chassis could handle it, the motors got punched out bigger and bigger to, of course, about 1301, I think our Formula 1 rules were in pre-89, and that's why they still call it pre-89 senior and pre-89 junior. They go down to Formula 3 at some classes. There might be a couple of Formula 3 bikes out there, In fact, I'm pretty sure Scott Finlay is on a Formula 2 bike. Where is Scotty Finlay? Number 11, no, Scotty Finlay, number 20, is ZXR 400 Kawasaki. So while there is no class here at Manfeild in the Suzuki Series for Formula 3 in Pre-89, he's out there mixing it, and mixing it well. He's close to Dean Bentley now. He's given away 200 cc's to Dean Bentley on the TSS Red Baron FZR 600. That battle's still hot down the front straight between S.J. Cavell and Sean Donnelly. Cavell, his quickest time is a 26. Oh, sorry, his quickest time is a 1:15.3 or 1:15.5. So just 0.2 of a second in it, and it's about that on the racetrack. In fact, it's a bit more than that, about 0.433 between the two bikes. So you'll see them going into the left-hander turn 3 here at Manfeild. John Louis moved up there a little bit closer. He might even get into this mix as we're 4 laps down, halfway through the 8-lap race. We've done a sound check. If you've got any problems, please alert us at the beginning of the day. I really get annoyed with people. Well, I appreciate their input, but it's really difficult when you come up at the end of the day and say we couldn't hear anything. I'm sitting up in a control box here with the air conditioning going and a cold water, not cold enough, but I can't hear what's out there, folks. So I would appreciate you coming up here, finding your way up to race control, and just while they're not concentrating on something else, just mention it, and we may be able to get things adjusted. I do not have that input myself. All right, back down to that back straight there, and a best time of 1:08.3.11 for Glenn Scatchell, a new lap record for the posties. I'm not even going to write it down now because we've still got another 3 laps to go. That battle is still on there between those two bikes for the podium. I don't know, Sean Donnelly's going to have to hope that he makes a mistake. In fact, Sean is now under pressure from 88. Jean Louis there. In 5th place. You'll see those bikes coming out of Toyota, bang, 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 probably 12 bike lengths between 3rd and 4th, and about 15 back to 6th place. And we go back another 80 metres and that to Mark Hay. The battle is on too for the smaller bikes. Where is Dean Bentley? Dean Bentley on, he's got a healthy margin there on the TSS FZR 600, TSS Red Baron on a lot of bikes this weekend, and at all motorcycle racing in New Zealand, particularly road racing, you'll see TSS Red Baron, the Suzuki dealer from Lower Hutt, also a Royal Enfield dealer, they've got one of the most exceptional parts departments they have in the country. It's my local dealer. I was working on my bike at midnight the other day, googled a part number, off to the parts department to order myself 4 new rubbers for my bike for the airbox. It was as easy as that, and they'll give me a text or a call or a email to say they're in stock. Right, the white flag is ready. The white flag is ready to come out, although Glenn Scatchell is just, where is he? That's an NC30. I'm looking out for Glenn Scatchell. We've got that battle on for the Biner Money, the podium. So Scatchell's already gone past. That white flag's a bit premature. John Louis goes past Sean Donnelly. John Louis goes past Sean Donnelly after the start-finish line before turn 1 here at Manfeild for the first race of the second round of the New Zealand Suzuki Series, almost said Superbike Championships. That's coming up in a few weeks, folks, and lots of hot entries there, particularly in the Superbike Superstock class. So right through the middle of the S's, we are looking at the podium, the final step on the podium, the 3rd place. It is S.J. Cavell, followed by John Louis, and then Sean Donnelly. Donnelly did not do that meeting last weekend, so all credit to him to get out there and punch his bike round there enough to qualify on the front row of the grid. So Glenn Scatchell has the white flag coming out. He's got to weave his way through some of the back markers there. This will slow him down, but he has got a healthy lead. He'll know that. The hardest thing is working out where these back markers are going. And picking it because of the substantial difference in the speed, but there he is going into the hairpin on the number 47 machine, just cruising around at the moment, looking out for the checkered flag. There's number 20, and that is Nigel Lennox, the 14 machine, sorry, number 4, in 14th position, get confused already, on the number 20 bike. Easy to pick coming out of the hairpin. That's the fluorescent he's usually running a VFR 400. Where are we going? We're going into the program here. No, he's not listed in the program, but a man that goes to many, many race meetings, and the checkered flag awaits there. Glenn Scatchell is cruising around here. I think that's Glenn coming onto the front straight. In fact, here it is, the first checkered flag for the first race of the day's racing. Glenn Scatchell, and a new lap record. I'm going to write down that lap record. Matt Eggleton goes through there in 2nd place, or he's not even through there, I don't think, at the moment. No, he's not. We've got a few of the back markers there. Malcolm McDonald, Shane Lowry, Stephen Gregg and Tony Sklenas, 10th to 13th. And 14th place goes through. While I'm doing this, in fact, let's have a look at the lap record for the junior bikes. A 1:15.526, a 1:16.343 for writing these down, so I've got them later, and a 1:08.311. 1:15.564. Apologies, folks. I'm going to have a look at that. Oh, look, mate. A lap record for the Post Classic Junior Pre-89s is a 1:15.526. Dean Bentley went round in a 1:15.564. So that's less than 4/100ths of a second. So lap record in the senior class